Hey there! Today, I wanted to chat with you about deploying a web application on Azure App Service, a process that can really streamline development and operation for enterprise-level applications. Azure App Service provides a scalable, easy-to-configure environment that simplifies deploying, running, and scaling web apps. I'm going to share with you some insights from a seasoned senior cloud architect's perspective. Stick with me for a 5-minute journey through the Azure landscape. So, imagine we want to create a simple web page that displays the current date, but instead of doing it the typical way, we'll deploy it on Azure App Service. Why Azure? It reduces the management overhead and lets the cloud handle the load, making sure our application is always available when needed. Now, let's start setting up. First things first, we need to get this web app running on Azure. Log into the Azure portal, create a new resource group, which is like creating a separate little home for our resources. Then we create a new app service plan, that's the server space we'll rent for our web app, and we give it a nice spot, a region that Azure has. Remember, where you place your resources can affect access speed and resilience to outages. Once you've got that cozy server home, it's time to import our web app source code. Typically, this could mean a simple HTML file, but for demonstration, Azure even has these handy-dandy template-driven deployments where you can input JSON files that describe your app structure. I remember when we deployed a couple of apps like that, it felt like giving birth with a C-section, sud 00 mly painless, and you get to see your baby almost immediately after. After importing, Azure wonders if it's ready, asking questions and setting things up just right, getting the plan rolling. Soon enough, it'll be time for traffic testing. Azure's got some built-in tools that simulate load and show how well our app performs under pressure. Those metrics can tell you if your scaling settings are kosher or if you need more horsepower. Now, let's tackle troubleshooting. Azure offers extensive logs and monitoring, which is gold when an issue arises. I recall a time when an app refused to greet visitors, and with Azure's logs, I sifted through the clues, pinpointed the culprit, and patched it up in no time. That's the kind of reliability Azure's got up its sleeve. Of course, after deployment, a senior cloud architect knows best practices. They know to keep costs under control, maintain the right OS patch, and stay flexible with deployment options. Automation for the win. So, in conclusion, deploying a web application on Azure App Service is all about leveraging the cloud's power while following practices that make enterprise deployments robust and scalable. It's a partnership, really, with cloud services handling the heavy lifting and us directing the flow. I'm convinced this could really benefit our projects, especially as we handle traffic spikes and scale operations. Visit neeraj.qz.io and subscribe to TechLab for more discussions like this one. Keep exploring, keep building, and let's innovation be as boundless as the skies.